Cancer Leo, to your August 17th through the 24th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. And the 17th to the 24th, therefore, remember, time's a little fluid. Some of these things may have already happened or getting ready to take place. Okay. Right now, Spirit wants you to know the answers are within you. Okay, so any answer that you are looking for, you need to dig deep for because they actually lie within you, right? Remember, with every problem, you need to focus for the solution. So, therefore, you know that it's time, right? It's time to dig deep within yourself to figure out how you're going to overcome this obstacle or whatever it is you're looking for. It is time to expand your horizons. The Spirit says you know that the answers are within yourself. Expand those horizons. Figure out what it is that you need to do to jump outside of this box, right? You might feel like you're a little stuck. You might feel like, you know what, things are not going my way, but you know what, I will find the answers. So it's begin now and take the first step. The first step to what? Figuring out the problem, figuring out the solution to the problem, excuse me. Okay, so go slow, take your time. Yes, it is. It's time to take the first steps, but Spirit says, you know what, you might feel a little fogged in, but take your time and go slow in figuring out the answers, right? Go slow, figure out this answer. That way the clarity will come to you, right? If you're moving too fast, then you're going to still feel confused. You're still going to feel like things are not 100% clear about how I'm going to get to this overall solution, right? Choosing your path, all is possible. Remember, you know, in doing so, all is possible. There's more than one path that you can take, right? So, yes. And for some of you, it's just clearing the air with someone, you know, maybe even clearing the air within yourself, right? But whatever it is, after the storm comes the sun. So loving that. Okay, so let's dig deep in here for you, Cancer Leo, and see what is going on. Yeah, definitely Three of Swords. Overcoming the Three of Swords. Whatever is giving you heartache, whatever is giving you heartbreak, right? Emotional pain, right? Trying to release this pain, whether it's through forgiveness, staying optimistic. Make sure no matter what, you're staying optimistic, right? Or whatever recovery that you need to move towards, right, as you're moving on, finding the answers, right? Because it says taking your first step is going to what? Get you past the Four of Cups and actually giving you the sudden awareness of choosing your happiness and accepting, right? Wherever you're going to retreat, wherever you're going to expand this horizon, there's so much going on, right? You're going to realign yourself and you're going to find the answers. Withdrawing from saying, this is the problem. No, stop. You know what? Just stop. Just stop saying, I have a problem. I have a problem. Stop and say, I have a problem. I'm going to find the solution. Focusing on the problem is not going to do anything. And that's what the Four of Cups is focusing kind of on the problem when the solution is the Ace of Cups that's trying to be handed, right? So now you can be able to take the steps that you need, right? Finding the happiness, finding the joy in the situation, feeling like things can actually come together. Why? Because you're raising the vibrations. As you're raising the vibrations is because you're realigning yourself, right? So all is possible. All is possible. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Finding the contribution within yourself, looking at the long-term success, looking at different areas of your life to say, you know what, maybe this path is, if this path seems too hard, we will find this other path that, you know what, maybe this path is better for me. It's okay, right? We just don't want to make wrong choices, but always listen to your intuition. You will know the right answer when your gut feeling tells you. You're just going to know. You're going to just know it. Don't deny that, right? If it's saying go, 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 then go. So expand your horizons. Again, could be multiple priorities that are pulling you in all kinds of different directions, distracting you. Too many decisions to be made about whatever it is that's going on within your life, but you have to find the adaptability to balance yourself to the situation. If there's too much negativity going on around you, you're going to have to what? back up. Back away from that situation. Go within. Take some time out so you can see clearly. Take the first step, becoming the Knight of Wands. Once you have this sudden awareness and all of this acceptance and all this stuff starts saying, you know what, okay, I'm going to accept that this hurts. I'm going to accept that this is happening. Now I've got, going for the answer. Your energy is going to be pumped up. You're going to have more inspired action. You're probably going to have this kind of impulsive, passionate drive, right? Because now you're aligning yourself saying, okay, that's it. I'll find the truth. I'll find the answers. Yep. It's going to be a little hard work. It's going to be probably taking you maybe on a little bit of a different routine from what you're used to doing, right? If you're used to going at things super fast, right, because it says go slow, take your time. If you're used to fast-paced stuff, then it's telling you to slow down. You're going to conserve energy as well. And it's might be a little hard because you have that fire within yourself, right, that wants you to be impulsive, that wants you to step up the game, right? And then you have this kind of like this Taurus energy coming in over here that's like, well, wait a minute, slow down. Slow down, right? Slow down. Conserve some of those energy, right? You're going to be productive. You're going to be efficient. Right, but slow down so that way you can see what's really going on and you can really feel that happiness and that joy without feeling like you're overwhelming yourself to the situation for the long-term goals, because you're going to start seeing these long-term goals within your mind. You start visualizing what you're putting together as you're looking at all the possibilities, and then you're going to really start seeing, oh my God, this is what I could do. I'm going to plant seeds here for tomorrow, right? Yes, so that I can see the bigger. Look at that. That's exactly what it is. Look at that. Beautiful. You're taking on a lot of Leo energy over here, a lot of fire energy in this reading. But it's kind of crazy because I said you're going to see, right? You're going to envision putting all of these pieces together. And what is it? The visionary. The King of Wands envisions things before he actually leaps, right? So you're going to actually see the bigger picture, overcome the challenge, and then start wanting to say, well, you know what, I can envision doing this, right? And then start planting those seeds. So pretty much you're going to be laying down the foundational, stepping stones towards what it is you truly want, and really seeing it the way you want to see it, because you're in complete alignment. This over here is, yes, wishful thinking and daydreaming about the situation, seeing those opportunities at hand. So as you're noticing, there's all these different possibilities that are going on. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of choices to be made at this time, right? Whether it's at love or whatever it is you're connecting yourself to, right? Because you're going to actually use law and attraction in this area as well, whether you think so or not. By visualizing what it is you want is manifesting. So therefore you're making a mutual attraction, and that's what law and attraction is, to build what it is you want. So funny. But yeah, you're preparing for the progress. You're going to have a lot of foresight to the situation. And the more that you're going slow about the situation, the more you're going to be able to think, right? And you don't want to use, your anxiety mind, right? You want to use logical thinking with your emotions, right? And bringing everything together. And this one's going to be the powerful 3 of wisdom, right? That wisdom and that mind and, everything is practical, making things practical as well. So very beautiful, very, very beautiful. Okay, and let's see. Guys are on a roll right now about getting to what it is that, you need to get to. Expanding your horizons right now. Yes. So that with the turtle energy over here, some of you may actually have the turtle as your spirit guide. But this is about being joyful and trusting in the universe and trusting within yourself, trusting within your intuition, trusting that all is fine, right? You're going to be just fine. And you have also the cow. Give with unconditional love and grace to yourself, right, as you're going on this. And this is where you're trusting yourself. You're saying everything's going to be fine, right? And here's that unconditional love. Here's that attraction between you and your higher self, or attracting you and a partner, however that connection is. But no matter what, you want to give with unconditional love and grace, okay? And really feel the joy. That's going to keep you very optimistic about the situation, and knowing that, you know what, even though I have a problem, I can solve this problem and still have good vibes about it, right? And just think about it. When you do find that, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you know, you know what I mean? So the bottom of the deck, it is the manifestation. It is. You are the magician right now. And I just heard it too, you know, and there's going to be speedy progress and a lot of, you know, intuition and a lot of things coming out of this situation. So you have the power within yourself right now, as Spirit is saying, you are the magician. So you will be able to see the rapid changes coming very quick, as you're using this self-confidence and really getting down to, what is it that's challenging me? I'm going to get past this, and I'm not going to let it weigh me down. Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to allow it to affect my life that much. By using all this inner strength, I'm telling you guys, you are on fire right now. You are so Leo right now. Leo is just, and look at this. They're the only two that have the infinity signs, and sideways, those are eights, 8. Total time to manifest, right? Double eights, 8 of manifestation. Yeah, you guys are definitely the magician right now, and complete strength. So get out there and work your magic, right? With positivity, guys. You guys got this. You got this. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.